Body Imam. Today we're going to focus on two groups, the glutes and the hamstrings. So I know a lot of people have a goal of building a bigger booty, having stronger legs. Well, the two go together, okay? We can't have a strong, big, beautiful butt without having the corresponding strong, beautiful legs. So today we're going to focus on the hamstrings, which are the muscles right here, right below your glutes, and then the glutes as well. Okay, so as always, EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. We're going to work out for a certain amount of time in a minute. The rest of the time in that minute is your rest. So we'll work anywhere between 30 to 40 seconds. Then you get the remaining time to kind of decompress, recompose, and keep going. Okay, 5 exercises, 5 rounds, 2-minute warm-up. You're done and sweating in under 30 minutes. All right, so let's go over to today's moves. All you're going to need are dumbbells. You could even use a kettlebell. Or if you don't have those, you could use home weights such as canned potatoes like I've got for you today. Laundry detergent, books, things like that. Okay, so let's go over those moves real quick and then we'll get into it. All right? Okay, to go over our 5 moves for today, I had to back up a little bit so you can see the leg work. You know most of these moves, we've done them before, but there is one brand new move. I just recently discovered it and I'm kind of obsessed with it, so I figured I'd share. All right, so the first move is our new move. It's called a Kang squat. So it's a variation of a squat to an RDL to a, it's all in one. Okay, so how we're going to execute the Kang squat is we're going to, first, our legs will be planted in a normal squat stance, so shoulder width. If you need a little bit more, that's all right for balance, you know, as long as we execute properly. Of course, our heels, as always, are going to dig into the ground for the movement. So for a Kang squat, what we want to do, of course, I'm going to execute without weights, and that's how we'll start. But by the end, when we have to push ourselves, we're going to add in a weight. Okay, so in order to execute properly, feet are going to be planted digging into the heels. So we're going to squat down. As we squat, what we do is we kind of lift our butts. So let's show you from the side. Core needs to be tight throughout the whole thing, but we're going to squat down. Once we are at our lowest position, our lowest point, we're going to lift our booties, almost like the RDL. So you should feel it in the pull. You feel the pull in your hamstrings. So it's almost like if you had your weights, you'd be kind of centering on your knees. So in order to move that position, if you need to keep yourself in line, you can, just no pushing, resting. You can see here, a rest, right? So let's start from the beginning again. Holding that position's rough. So we squat down, okay? We lift the booty to feel the pull, lower the booty back down, and bring it back up, okay? That's a Kang squat. So one more time, we squat down, lift, and bring it back up. Okay, that's our first move. Second move is a static lunge. We've done this before. Static is just stationary, right here, core tight, shoulders down and relaxed, okay? Not too far that you hurt yourself, but far enough that you have good balance and you're still working, okay? So static will just be here, all right? That's it. We'll do 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other. Next, the RDL. So you'll have one weight or 2. I'm going to use my 2. RDL is a close stance. Shoulders down and relax. Core tight. Okay, so I'll turn to the side. This is where we have the slight bend in the knees. And again, you're going to feel the pull in the hamstrings. So you'll have your weights right here. You're going to lower yourself down. Notice that my head is staying in line. I'm not like this. I'm not like this. I'm not leaning forward. Everything is straight. So you're going to, again, keeping everything in line here, stop once you feel the extreme pull. I don't want you to go to pain. I want you to go to the athletic discomfort zone that I talk about. So you'll go till you feel the pull, and then back up. And as you rise back up, glute squeeze. Not a pelvic, just a squeeze, okay? That's the RDL. After that, curtsy lunge. Okay, so we've done that. We just kind of go here, tap out for balance, bring it down, tap out for balance, okay? 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other. Last but not least, sumo. Okay? Just a regular sumo squat. No pulsing. I know I tend to do that. But today we're just doing a sumo. Okay? As of course, like with the others, we'll start without weights, work ourselves up. Okay? So, just a sumo right here. Toes pointed slightly out. Of course, with flexibility, you might be a little further than others. We'll get you there. We're doing it together. That's what counts. Okay? So, those are our 5 moves. Ending in a sumo squat. Grab your weights. Grab your water. Crank your music. If mine's not good enough for you, I get it. And I'll see you back here in a second. All right, we're working with a cloudy day, so sun might be up and down, but we're gonna get through it, all right? We gotta warm up first, so let's start with some squats. Here we go. Just right here, getting our minds right, getting us ready. If your squat, if you can't get as low, right here is fine. If you don't feel like squatting right now, because you know we're gonna be doing a lot of that in the next few minutes, you can jog in place. Totally up to you, as long as you get yourself warmed up, okay? And we want to focus on getting the legs warmed up and opening up the hips for all the work we're going to do. All right, next, hip circles. So, it's like I said, let's open up those hips right here. We're getting our minds right, getting ready. We're not focused on the fact that we're wearing a long sleeve shirt during one of the sweatiest muscle groups. Not at all. We're not focused on that, because you know what? We can strip down if we need to. Okay? Keep warming up. All right, let's get back into those squats. Squat down and up. Just right here. Again, squats are just normal squats to warm up, right? It doesn't have to be a speedy squat. If you want to take your time, you can. But we're focused on breathing, getting ourselves ready and warmed up. Good to go. Making sure we don't lock our knees when we come up, and we're not pushing off like this. Whew. All right, hip circles last time, so I'll do it from the side so you can see. This is all we're doing. Core is tight, because even though we're just warming up, you gotta have the right oomph to make sure everything works properly. All right, warm-up's done. Here's the quick pep talk. Now, I know I always say it takes a lot to get here. I know we didn't want to do this. Today it's very real. Life has been unkind to many of us. Unfortunately, myself included. And days are hard, okay? It's hard to just get out of bed some days. So the fact that you got out of bed and you've chosen to be here to work out with me together speaks just volumes about your strength, okay? So be proud of yourself for this entire workout. You showed up for yourself, you're prioritizing yourself, and I'm here to cheer you on, and we're gonna do it together, okay? So take pride in knowing that you are a badass who defied the odds today to get here to do this workout. All right, cane squat first round. Again, squat stance. I'm gonna turn to the side for this one. Ready? Core tight. Here we go. So we squat down, lift up, down, up, okay? If you need to readjust the footing, because I know that cane booty pop is kind of hard, make sure that you do it before you begin. None of this as you're coming up, okay? Squat down, lift, right here. Notice again, everything, I'm not like this. Everything has to be in line. Squat, okay? Let's do one more. All right. That one is done. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of hammy work. It's glutes and hams today, so be prepared, okay? We're already sweating in this long sleeve, so we might be stripping earlier than we thought. That's okay. That's okay, it's a person working out at home. Who cares, right? Static lunge. Here we go. Staying in this stance, taking it down, right? So we lower and up, okay? We're not leaning forward. We're just going straight up and down. Let me turn a little bit for you. Just right here. If you need something like a chair to hold on to for balance, you can, but no gripping it, no pushing off. Just right here. One more. All right, bring it up. Let's switch. Here we go, taking it down. So down, up. Take your time. Get as low as you can. Focus. Let's do one more. Woo. All right, shake that out. Next, we're gonna grab our weights. I'm gonna do it with just one RDL, digging into the heels, lowering until we feel the pull, okay? So, close stance, shoulders down and relaxed, here we go. Taking it down, keeping the weight close to our legs. I feel the pull, and I bring it up. Again, don't look at me, don't hover like this. I'm only looking at you to motivate you. Here we go. Taking it down, and up. Notice I'm not, slouching forward. Straight line, okay? Down, right back up. And again, squeeze the glutes, not a pelvic, just a squeeze. One more, here we go. All right, RDLs are done. Set that weight down. Get in the mind right for another lunge. I know. This one's really gonna work the outer sides here. Just a curtsy, out to the side, tap. Ready? Here we go. So instead of going straight back, we curtsy. Right here. Make sure we're breathing, taking our time, focusing on digging our heel, because if we go on the balls of our feet, we're gonna work the calves. That's not what our focus today. Pause, switch sides, here we go. Curtsy, up. Again, if you need to shift, do it before you execute the move. And we're not shifting weight, it's just a balance tap. This is a shift. I want you to balance. One more, here we go. All right. First round's almost done. We're already sweating over here. Sumo squat. Toes slightly pointed out. Wide stance. Here we go. Down, up. Doing our best not to lock our knees. Don't let our knees fall in either. Keeping them out. You want to feel it right in here. And no pushing off. None of that. And if you can't get as low as me, remember everyone's flexibility is different. Last one. All right, whoo! Got my tracker going over there. They're really just sticky notes. Get a drink, because round one's done. You know what? We're stripping, y'all. All right. Hang squat, round two. Again, digging into the heels and lifting till we feel the pull. So I'll turn this way so we can see from this side. Squat stance, here we go. So we squat, then we hang till we feel the pull, and then back up, okay? No slouching, core tight. Here we go. Squat, Kang. I don't really know if that's the Kang part, but that's what we're calling it. I can feel that this leg feels a little funny, so I adjust. Pull. Let's do one more. Take it down, lift. King squats are good. They really work on that hamstring pull, similar to an RDL, but it's a compound movement. We're doing the squat work and the RDL work. Lots of fun, right? Static lunges next. So we'll turn this way. Suck in the bloat. I'm bloated today too. You're not alone. We're gonna get through it. Okay? Here we go. Static. Up. Take it down. Notice that I'm a little wide, so I'm a little more wobbly, right? Am I correct? Keep going. a while, it's gonna be difficult. You're not alone. Here we go. Taking it down and up. You do not have to bash your knee on the floor. That's not what it's for. Just focus on lowering and rising properly, okay? That's it for that. Let's get a drink. Ooh, if you need to get a drink, don't be a hero. All right, next, I'm gonna use 2 weights for the RDL. Okay, if you have 2 canned goods, grab those. Close stance, here we go. Lower it down. I feel the pull. Up. Again. Correct my stance. Here we go. And down. And up. I'm not slouching forward. Everything's in line. Core is tight. Squeeze. Going. One more right here. Woo. All right. Set those weights to the side. We've got our curtsy lunge next. And again, all we're doing is curtsying, tapping for balance. And as we get further into the workout, it's gonna be harder to breathe, especially if you haven't worked out in a while. You gotta recondition yourself like me, but we're gonna get through it, okay? Here we go. Curtsy, tap. It's a support tap, not a shift. Okay? We're just right here. If you want to bring it up to here, you can. Whatever works for you and your balance, as long as you execute the move properly. Last one right there. Let's get ready. Here we go. Tap it out. Okay. Taking our time. Getting as low as we can. Last one. Woo! Y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? Sumo. Slightly out, not all the way, slight. Wide stance, here we go. Down and up. Okay? I'm just gonna show you from the side. I'm not leaning forward. Straight up and down as best I can. Squeeze when I get to the top. Focused. Exhale as I push up. Just give me a little boost, right? One more. Here we go. Ooh. All right, now. Round 2 is done. Get a drink. Don't be a hero. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to pee, you can pause me. Also, if you're like, no, I don't want to pee because then the leggings never come up right afterwards when I'm sweaty, I get it. But please go to the bathroom. Okay. All right, next, let's add a weight. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab one. We've got the hang squat. Okay, so let's start with putting it right in the middle. Okay, core tight. Here we go. So we hang, lift, back down, and up. Okay, if you're noticing some back pain, re-brace. Okay, here we go. Squat, lift. Just right here. Down, lift. And if you're like me, it's gonna sound like you're cracking glow sticks. You're good, keep going. One more. Lift. Ooh. Okay. Breathe. We've got this, we've got this. Static, okay? I'm gonna hold on to my weight still. But if at any point I need to put it down, totally fine, no shame, okay? Like I said, it's been a while for me. That's all right. I'm gonna build it back up. Okay, static stance. Weight in the leg that's back, here we go. So we lower it down to be even with the foot. Just right here. We don't need to set it on the ground and be even because we're gonna stay down here. That's not how this works. Right here. One more on this side. Woo. Switch, okay? down, we bring it up. Focus on balance. Right here. One more on this side. I look at you, but I lose my balance. Okay, RDLs are next. So, I'm gonna use one weight for this. Next time we'll use two, okay? Right here, taking into our heels, closer stance. Here we go. Everything in line, close to my legs. I feel the pull, and I bring it back up and squeeze, okay? Not like this. Look at my belly, what is it? Lower it down as far as you can. Squeeze. Just right here. Taking our time. I want you to dig so hard into your heels that your toes elevate. Give it a shot. Last one. Whew. Okay, now. Breathe, because we got curtsy lunges, okay? So, for your curtsy lunge, the leg that's going to shift back is the side you have the weight in. Okay, so I'll start with this side. Again, this is a complex move. If you can't do the weight, set it down. Here we go. Curtsy and up. Notice my foot felt a little wonky. Adjust and keep going. Just right here. And notice I'm just lowering it down with me. I'm not trying to get it on the ground. None of that. Last one. Don't do that. But switch. Here we go. Ready? So we curtsy. Step out. Just right here. Start breathing. Last one. Woo! All right. Got the sumo squat next. Take a breather. Get ready. We're gonna use one weight for it. Wide stance, toes slightly out. Here we go. Sumo squat down. Bring it back up to squeeze, okay? Notice I'm not leaning. I'm trying to get it on the ground. Just going as low as I can, pushing through the heels and squeezing. Right here. Trying to keep my core as tight as I can, especially with the bloat. Right now. One more. Whew. All right, set your weight down. Get yourself a drink. Oh, we're on the fourth round with my tally fell. We don't need it. We can count. Get it. Okay, so round 4, I'm going to use my cam. I'm going to use 2 weights for the cam. Okay, so, ready position. Here we go. So we squat, lift. I can feel my stance is wonky, so here we go. Squat, lift, until I feel the pull, back up. Notice my arms are not, I'm not pushing off. I'm just resting them to try to keep myself in line. Hold myself accountable, that's it. Here. Lift. All right. Yep, we're gonna set one of those down. Take a breather. I know that with these, because they're about time, we're in a certain amount of time, 1 minute to get it done, we can start to panic about going too fast. Take your time, we got time. Static, same as before, because I can't speak, but here we go. Leg that's back is the weight that you're holding, side you're holding. Here we go. Down and up, okay? Core is tight. We're not like this. Right here. Down and up, taking our time. One more. The good thing is if you lose balance, you find it, you keep going. That's life. You get lost, you keep going. Here we go. down, and up. I don't know if this leg or the way I'm facing, but I'm struggling. I'm gonna switch. Right here. Feeling it. We're feeling it. One more. I think that leg is just boycotting me. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get through it. RDLs. I'm gonna use one can. If it's a little heavier, that's great. RDLs, you want them to be a little heavier. That's fine. One, here we go. Take it down. So we lower, close to the legs, and back up. Another thing, don't keep yourself hunched because you're going. Keep yourself up. Down, close to the legs, up. You can hold it and roll right down. Squeeze. It's right here. Okay? Squeezing. Core is tight. And as far as this, you want to imagine you have a broom on your back. Everything just stays straight to your back and shoulders. Last one. So you want to be right here. Imagine the broom, the line, right up. Okay? Oh. If I wipe off the sweat, we still got room to the curtsy lunge. Again, the leg that's going behind, this is side the weights in, okay? Here we go. So we curtsy and a balance tap. Notice I'm not shifting my weight. All my weight's still here. This would be a shift. No, because then we've got to recenter, regroup. We want to be right here. You can even bring it up instead of out. Whatever works as long as you don't shift your weight. Last one on this side. Okay. Switch. Core tight. Here we go. Curtsy and stepping out. Or curtsy, stepping up. We just don't want you to stay right here. It's going to hurt your hips. We want you to move and work on your balance, okay? Make sure you're breathing. Last one. Woo. Okay. Sumos. Wide stance. Wide. As wide as you can comfortably. Toes slightly pointed out. I'm gonna use my one weight. Here we go. Sumo down. Push. You want to dig into the heels so you can lift and keep going. Just right here. Taking it down. Bringing it up. Down. Push and squeeze. That's it. Right here. That's all. Taking it down. Bringing it up. One more. Whew. All right. Get yourself a drink because you know it's the final round. You know what that means. Final round means I want you to push yourself. Can't even stand straight, but I'm gonna push myself. You can bump your weights up safely. That's what I want you to do. Using a 5, get a 6. Using a 6, grab an 8. Go big or go home, right? Okay, I've got 2 weights for my king squat. I'm gonna turn this way this time. Taking it down, last round, here we go. So, we squat, lift, back down. And the slower you go, the more you're gonna feel. So allow your muscles to contract. It's not a speed movement. Core has to be tight, okay? Up. Woo. Just right here. One up. Back down. Let's do one more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo. All right. King squats are done. I want you to set one weight down. We've got our static next. So I'm going to face you this time so you can see it from the front. Catch your breath. Focus. Take your time, okay? The beautiful thing is you can pause me if you need an extra minute. Okay. Here we go. So we static, bring it back up. If you're noticing that you're using more toe than heel, bring your stance closer together, okay? Right here. Weight's too much? Set it down and focus on executing the move. Let's switch, okay? I'd rather you work on executing properly than the weights. Here we go. Body weight exercises still do work. Still. Do not doubt yourself. Do not cut yourself down, okay? Down and up. Last one. Woo! All right. For this last round, I'm gonna use a kettlebell for my RDLs. You can use any weight that you want, that you've got, but bump it up, okay? We're gonna turn to the side so you can see. Here we go. Keeping it still, keeping it close to my legs, right in between my feet, if I were to set it down. And back up to squeeze, okay? Here we go. I want you to keep going. We're almost done. We're working through it. We're working through the chaos that's going on around the house. Dog barking, kid asking for snacks, husband lost his keys that are in his hand. We all know about it. But right now this is still our time, and we're focused. Right here, taking it down. We're shaking, we're working, digging into the heels. Last one. Whew. All right, set that down. Again, 2 more exercises and you're finished. 2 more exercises and you put in the work for yourself. 2 more exercises and you're that much closer to your goals, okay? The leg that's going behind you is where the weight is. So, let's go, here we go. Step out. Tapping out, I know, focused. We're not using anything to push off of. If right now we're getting fatigued, extreme fatigue, and all we can do is this, we're still working, right? Push yourself as hard as you can. Last one on this side. Okay, we're gonna finish strong. Other side, here we go. Curtsy, stepping out. Right here, or if you need to bring it up, it's totally fine too. Weight too much, set it to the side. You don't need it. It's just an added perk, if you will. Keep going. Last one on this side. Whew. All right, last one, we got sumo, done. After that, wide stance, okay? Toes slightly pointed out, as wide as we can get. Heavy weights, here we go. Down and squeeze. Notice I'm not locking, this is a lock. You don't want that. Squeeze the glutes. Right here. Take it down, back up, okay? Not like this, I know we're tired. Lower, bring it up. 10 seconds, that's it. Taking it down, back up. One more, here we go. We're shaking, we're pushing. Oh, set that weight down. Listen, you did it. You made it through all of the chaos, all of the shaking, the sweat. It's done. I'm so proud of you, okay? You showed up, you put in the work, and if it was hard to do, trust me, you're not alone, but you did it. So praise yourself for that, okay? Enjoy the chaos that is home. Take a second to gloat about your endeavors today. Praise yourself, treat yourself, hydrate, but treat yourself, and I'll see you next time.